Guys, if you're watching this, make sure you subscribe. If you want to watch the whole thing, you can watch it on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify. Have you ever met him?
When I was 13, I went to X Factor.
Stop it.
Yeah, and I met him when he was on X Factor, so I haven't met him as Harry Styles, who he
We're
is
going to
now.
do some role play here. I'm
Who's Harry?
Right,
You're Harry.
I'm right.
No!
We're going to bump into each other.
I'm shy.
Backstage. You're right. May, is it? You're right, May.
Hi, what's your name, sorry?
Harry Styles.
Oh, yeah, hi, Harry.
You're right, love. How you doing?
Sorry, I'm going to close this like
Sorry, I'm going all sorts of accents here. How you doing?
I'm so good. Can I just say?
Yeah.
I love you.
Really?
Yeah, I love you.
Stop. I love your music. I love the song Therapist.
Because I would literally like listen to
I think that's how it would go.
I do know what I think I am quite good at like keeping my cool. But maybe with him I think I would
you wet yourself.
I might be shaking a bit.
Yeah.
But I think I would be like, yeah, it's just chill.
He is an icon.
He's an icon.
I don't even know how I'd act if I met Harry Styles. I'd be like, you're right.
You're right.
I'd start singing. I can't sing. I'd be like, 1 minute, should we just get my harmonies up, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I'm just gonna ask you what you're up to. Because I hear from a little birds, you've got a new single coming out. I hear.
So,
girl.
I mean, so this year,
Yeah.
I've got a lot of music.
I bet you do.
Got a single coming out.
Love that.
Very soon. Album is happening.
Please let it drop.
I don't know when. I mean, I do know when, but I'm not going to tell you. But yeah, I'm so excited about it. And I feel like the cover art is basically done and it's amazing. And I feel like it's just exactly like what I had in my head. And that's such a like satisfying thing.
And does this mean a tour?
Tour is happening as well. As the year rolls on,
I fucking love
we'll
this
see
shit.
please come.
Don't ever ask. I'll be camping out
You'll
front.
be on the list.
Yes, thank you. I'll be there. Sing me art out. For you vodka cranberries.
I want to see with the cardboard cutout.
Yeah, love you, mate.
I'm gonna be like, I did Saving Grace.
Yeah,
my claim to fame. But yeah, so I've got a film coming out. I'm in a film.
Can you please explain this?
Craziness.
Tell me.
Wild. So, there's a film called Boiling Point, and the producers that did that are doing this film, and it's an amazing film and like an amazing team. I was just like so lucky. And then so how it came about was they got in touch with Universal and they were like, do you have any artists that would be, down for like writing?
Yes.
Writing for the soundtrack. And they were like, oh yeah, we've got a few people, like sent a list. And I think I was obviously on the list to just write on the soundtrack, which obviously I would have loved to do anyway. And they were like, oh, like who, like May, does she act? Because she really looks like this character that we've got. Like that's just how we picture her. And they were like, we don't know if she has, but we can ask.
Yeah.
And I was like, get me in there.
I'm basically
Let me in there.
DiCaprio, yeah.
And so they were like, just send a tape, chill. So I sent a tape in, and then I had to go and do an audition.
Oh, terrifying.
And then I had to go and do a chemistry reading.
They're the worst.
My fucking heart.
Yeah.
And it was Stevie Gambles who was in Blue Story and like a ton of other
really
things.
Got to get on with them. You're like, hello.
I was like, oh, he's like, obviously, I'm like, these lot are serious.
Yeah.
These are actual actors. And
big shit.
I've never done this a day in my life. And then they didn't call back for like a month. So I was like, and then when I was waiting to go into the audition, the chemistry reading, it was like so typical. I was sat, and then obviously the person in there before, the laughter from like everyone.
Hate that.
No. Like everyone in there was cracking up. And I was like, they're having the best time ever. And I was like, I should just go home. I should just go home now.
I'm going.
And then they didn't call me back for like a month. And I was like, I didn't get it. Doesn't matter. And then we finally like got the call. And I was like,
oh.
So the film's called Gassed Up. And it's going to be on Amazon Prime.
I'm so excited.
I don't have...
Can you give a slight thing of what your role is or no?
I think I can.
Go on then.
And then if they tell me off, I'll just...
Yeah, we'll just cut it out.
Yeah, cut it out. So I am the kind of love interest of like the main character.
You are. Love that.
Her name's Kelly.
Grace Kelly. You've worked this role your whole life.
Full circle.
Yeah.
And she's just kind of like quite a confident, like mouthy, like force of like a sort of 18-year-old London girl, and I was like,
Who, me?
I can do that. Didn't even have to act that much.
Yeah, you're just playing yourself, reading some
Just playing a
lines.
mouthy fucking bitch.
Oh my God.
But no, so it's going to be really amazing, and I'm really excited.
I'm excited. Did you get to kiss him?
I did.
Oh, great.
There was meant to be a sex scene. Yeah.
I bet you thought not today.
And I was like, but then I got all like prepped up, and I was like, yes, I'm ready. And then there's a whole...
You saw the actor and were like, well...
I was like, but there was like an intimacy coordinator, and it's like, it was really nice to see, like, it's so thorough. And then we didn't end up doing it.
Oh.
But I do give him a blowjob.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Great
My
clickbait.
first film.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
On your knees in your first film.
I hope we get to keep that in. They might be like, you can't say that, but we'll see.
Hopefully. Please.
Please.
Well, I'm looking forward to hear it. And your single's out next month?
Next month.
Am I right?
Yeah. Is this out in January?
Yeah, this is out next week.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So yeah, single out next month.
Woo.
A lot of exciting news coming out.
I'm fucking buzzing.
I hate having to be like so like cloth. Is it knife and no?
Like just
like low key. I just want to be like,
yeah.
it's happening. But yeah, a lot
keep
of
your eyes
exciting
peeled.
things.
Love that. And how we end the podcast.
I could literally sit here for another 2 hours. I'm literally like, we're ending now. I want to talk. What are you doing? What's happening?
What are you doing? Nothing. I like to ask
Okay.
your advice. Obviously, it's called Saving Grace, and I like to have advice to save grace. What would your advice to me be?
Just like in general.
Just life advice, normal advice. You know, I've had some examples. Some sex therapists told me to give more blowjobs to my boyfriend.
Why does it? I mean, I think
like, you know, just any advice really doesn't have to be.
Well, drink
Great. Full stop.
3 litres of water a day.
Yeah. 3 litres.
It will change your life.
Piss in the Thames.
You'll be pissing
Fine.
like you've never pissed before.
Okay.
But mate, just do it for like, I mean, this is such an annoying advice. It's only because I've only just started doing it. On that note.
Anyway, hydrate.
But I got one of those like really annoying, like big, like bottles that is like 3 litres.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got amazing skin anyway, but when my skin was like, it was literally like
Glowing.
radiating, like glowing. So I just think for anyone,
Drink loads of water.
drink loads of water. Just get the water. It's good for
everything.
good for her.
Good for her. Good for her.
Good for her.
Fine. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Today's episode is
And
taught
stop
me
giving
to
your boyfriend
drink.
so many blowjobs.
I know. I don't give him any blessings.
He doesn't deserve it. I'm joking.
He's there punching the TV screen. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Mabel.
He's gonna like unput all of your songs from my playlist.
He's like unsaved. You
like,
can like
okay.
block an artist on Spotify. It's gonna be like black.
Yeah, I'm like, why is she
Don't
not-
show this artist
I
again.
swear she was releasing music. I haven't seen her. Poor Belle.
Drops off the face of the earth. Bless her.
Well, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
It's been 10 out of 10.
Oh, better than I even thought it was gonna be.
I fucking hope so.